Third down and 11. Jones to throw. Brandon Bolden. It's going to be fourth down.
New England, one of the more dangerous screen teams in the NFL. Nice job of rallying by the Buffalo Bills defense to make sure that that play didn't break out of there. Because Bolden, along with Stevenson, they can turn what looks like a very innocent screen play like that into a very explosive play. Give the Bills defense a lot of credit.
Buffalo's going to get that football back. There's Micah Hyde, back deep for the Bills at his own 21. Jake Bailey standing on his 14. With the win, Hyde will let it bounce and into the end zone for a touchback. Next Monday night, Brian, you can leave your jacket home. Lewis, you can leave your heater home as well.
We'll get some natural heat next week.
Be out in the desert. Another great matchup. The Rams and Cardinals next week. The Rams able to finish off that pesky 3-game losing streak in a get-right game against Jacksonville for them. And Arizona got Kyler Murray back, got DeAndre Hopkins back, able to beat the Bears. That should be a dandy next Monday night as well to wrap up Week 14 in the NFL.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that Cardinals team up close and personal. We did them in the preseason.
And here
they don't seem to be still getting the respect I think they deserve. Everybody's talking about Tampa and Packers. I think the Cardinals are going to be right there.
Hey, that's a 72-yard punt for Bailey officially. That'll be a career high for him. But it nets out at just a 52-yard punt. They'll take down the sideline. Allen and Diggs. It's a catch.
Just look at this route. Watch this throw into the wind. Now remember that. This ball is being thrown into the wind.
That's impossible.
That's unbelievable right there. Unbelievable.
Remember, Diggs got turned around of a deep shot to the end zone. Spins around there, able to make this grab.
So I think Josh Allen now, they told him, listen, we're going to have to throw the ball going into the wind. And so you decide which side you want to throw it into. I think he likes throwing it to the left more because it's directly.
You're so funny.
That's hard, but he's got a strong arm. But
You just do snaps like that, dude.
Trying to set it up for
Screw your YouTube. Everybody else can watch it too.
What'll be interesting to see is whether or not New England goes to some more zone here or they wind up continuing to play man-to-man and allowing Buffalo to get their perimeter players, which are very good as far from a skill perspective, one-on-ones. I don't know if that's something they want to live in this drive. They've been very good playing zone coverage. Josh Allen has struggled a little bit against zone coverage. It's the first time they're really playing some more two safeties. And when they do that, then you got to be able to run the ball.
Bills just across midfield, second down and 5. Allen squeezes it in there for Dawson Knox for 7 and the first down.
Why don't you? They changed it up, went a little bit of zone. You see Judon rushing the passer, Dante Hightower and Juwan Bentley try and vice the throw. That's a big-time catch. You know you're going to get hit. You're getting crunched. But here comes the chess match now. When you know the kind of game has kind of declared, as they like to say, we know what the other team's going to try to do. What are the ultimate calls at the right time? You got two safety look there.
Some late pressure. It's picked up. Allen. Look like it sailed on him, trying to get Zach Moss in the neighborhood.
This is something that the Patriots have done a nice job of just playing some real fundamental zone coverage. Well, Brian Daboll, he's noticing, okay, well, they're going to bring Phillips down early in the down, and then we're going to pop him out at the last minute. We got to be able to run the ball. And that first down, you see two safeties here. Here's Phillips. When he comes down, you throw it. He goes back, you run it.
Second and 10. Handoff. Moss. First down. Rather Singletary, I beg your pardon. 17-yard gain.
We talk about the chess match between the coaches, but it's the players that have to execute. And Adrian Phillips right here, he's in great position. The structure of the defense calls it correctly. You just got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes when you're worried about the skies and you're moving back and forth, it can get you out of sorts as far as what your run entry angle is supposed to be like. Looks like we got Matt Judon down on the field.
Yo, how you gonna go to school in the
It's an
morning?
impressive answer from the Bills. In a crunch moment, a big time
Yeah,
moment,
did you
the
take
last
melatonin?
drive, going into the wind, no excuses if you're
No,
Sean
delete it.
McDermott.
Just
I
start
don't care.
over.
Throw
Like
the ball,
that's
run
not
the
gonna
ball,
help
get it down there.
you.
Our kicker missed on the last one.
You better not post
There's no
it.
thought now of kicking anything. They got to get this ball in the end zone. They've
Bring
gone
the
right
ass to
down the field in
bed.
back-to-back drives. It's impressive. Now can they finish?
Judon made that tackle, and he's
Go
being
to bed.
attended to. Again, the AFC playoff picture. Patriots sit atop the entire conference. The Bills can somehow win tonight. They'll move into first place in the AFC East and second in the conference. And a bunch of teams that are still in the hunt.
Yeah, Tennessee would actually move into first if the Bills won.
Good day.
These guys right here, keep an eye on the Colts in that run game.
Yeah, the Bills are well aware of what Indianapolis can do to you. So Judon will come off.
And the Patriots will play the Colts in a couple of weeks after their bye. I think they're at Indianapolis.
That is correct. New England gets the bye next week. That's the latest bye the NFL has ever had, week 14. And then after that Colts game, get another up-close and personal look at these Buffalo Bills in Foxborough. 3:20 to go, clock winding. First down and 10 for Buffalo.
He's flipping the protection one way to the other.
Allen throwing and completing. That's Emmanuel Sanders to the 20. Pick up a 5.
But this chess match to me is just absolutely fascinating. New England wants to play man-to-man coverage. They want to get their hands on people and really take the fight to you. But right now they're sitting back in a little bit more zone. They've had a lot of success with it. Their guys play with tremendous eyes, tremendous route anticipation. But they also know you single up number 14 on the outside one-on-one and he'll get you if you're not careful. I also think they're worried about Josh Allen's legs playing man-to-man.
Allen trying to run for it. See where he went out of bounds. Adrian Phillips forced him out. Looks like he should have enough for the first down.
And here's a nice example of it. You see Dante Hightower, which is trying to match the routes. Josh sees an open lane. He said, I'll do whatever is necessary. They need me to run it, I'll run it. Throw it, I'll throw it. Just want to get the win. You get a sense now as they approach the 10-yard line. This crowd, these fans in this stand, they are ready to erupt if this ball somehow gets in the end zone.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Just inside the Patriots 15. Singletary for a couple. Godchaux's having himself a night. Another stop for him, along with Hightower.
An unbelievable night, Steve. He has controlled the area from guard to guard. Mitch Morse doesn't want to see any more of Davin Godchaux after tonight.
Clock is stopped. Timeout.
I think New England's trying to save as much time. Bill Belichick trying to save as much time as he can here before the 2-minute warning, anticipating if they do go in and score, leaving a little bit of time on the clock.
This has been a tremendous drive by Buffalo, very similar to New England's drive at the end of the quarter, going in a similar direction against the wind here. And with Josh Allen's going to have to make a play to get Buffalo on top.
And now you're down into that area that's already been pointed out that New England excels at. Coverage is their thing down here. Their front seven can handle the run down here. You see they've handled the run all night long. Is whether or not they can find the matchup, find the area to be able to punch this ball in for 7.
I'd still think about trying to get the ball to Dawson Knox on the flat. You're not going to be able to run the ball in between the tackles. It's shown that, consistently here in the second half. And then the other thing I think about doing is getting the quarterback and Josh Allen and his legs on the perimeter.
Buffalo has just one timeout. They took over at their own 20. Ninth play of the drive upcoming. Trying to sort out the chain crew, it looks like, on this near sideline, on the Bills sideline. And that's the reason for the temporary delay. Haven't figured out how to use a computer chip yet for this. We're still dealing with the chain gang. I like it, by the way. It's a throwback.
You're old school. You also like to read the paper. And
Aesthetically pleasing. And the chain gang, they gotta work too. They hook jobs too, all right?
I got you.
Second down and 9. Some pressure. Allen got rid of it. Back shoulder to Diggs. Can't connect.
There's the one-on-one matchup.
Hope you didn't get
Playing
many
single eye,
videos.
playing man coverage.
I won't be not in the
After.
way.
See if we can
You're
get him
not
on one of these
posting
back
that.
shoulder throws. You see the ball just carries
That's
out of bounds
so.
on him.
You're posting something that has no
That's what I'm
sense.
talking about. Throw the ball that direction. The wind
Like,
is coming
come
across
on.
the
Do
field,
something
and it
better.
just pushes
Delete
it
it.
outside of the intended receiver.
Get in my room.
I would have him
Get out! You're not posting that on